Have you ever wondered where it all started? The Marvel Universe, that is. Our journey starts in 2008, a year that marked the birth of a cinematic universe that would forever change the landscape of superhero films. It was the year the world was introduced to a genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist by the name of Tony Stark, more commonly known as Iron Man. This was the first of many Marvel blockbusters, setting the stage for an epic saga that would span over a decade. It was with Iron Man that we first experienced the thrill of a superhero's origin, and it was through his eyes that we were introduced to a world much larger than our own. Iron Man was not just a movie, it was the inception of an interconnected universe, a universe that would come to be known as the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It was a bold move, a gamble even, but one that would pay off in ways unimaginable. Yet Iron Man wasn't the only cornerstone of this universe. Alongside him, we were introduced to organizations that would become just as iconic. Organizations like S.H.I.E.L.D., an agency committed to protecting the world from threats too big for any one hero to handle. This was a universe where gods and monsters, men and machines coexisted. A universe where the line between hero and villain was often blurred. A universe that was as complex and diverse as our own. But this was just the beginning. The Marvel Universe was about to expand, introducing us to new heroes, new villains, and new challenges. Just as our hero Tony Stark embarks on his journey to become Iron Man, so too begins our journey through the Marvel Phase 1 timeline. From the heart of downtown Los Angeles to the far reaches of Asgard, our journey is about to take us to places we've only ever dreamed of. So buckle up, because we're just getting started. Just as our hero Tony Stark embarks on his journey to become Iron Man, so too begins our journey through the Marvel Phase 1 timeline. As the Marvel Universe expanded, so did its roster of characters. The emergence of the Incredible Hulk, a tormented scientist transformed into a rage-fueled green giant, introduced us to a new kind of hero, one who, despite his own personal struggles, fights tirelessly to protect those in harm's way. Around the same time, we were introduced to a man who needed no introduction. Tony Stark, also known as Iron Man, graced our screens once more in Iron Man 2. With his signature blend of wit and bravado, Stark continued to redefine what it means to be a hero in a world increasingly filled with extraordinary individuals. As the universe continued to expand, we were taken to the mystical realm of Asgard, home of the god of thunder, Thor. A warrior of immense strength and nobility, Thor taught us that even gods have lessons to learn, and that true power comes not from brute force, but from wisdom and compassion. Our journey then took us back in time to the era of World War II with Captain America, the first Avenger. Steve Rogers, a man out of time but never out of courage, reminded us that the spirit of a hero lies not in their abilities, but in their heart. And lurking in the shadows, the sinister organization Hydra began to make its move. A stark reminder that even in a world of heroes, there are forces that seek to spread chaos and destruction. As our heroes' journeys began to intersect, it was clear that they were part of something much larger. Each of them, in their own way, was beginning to understand the interconnectedness of their universe and the role they had to play. But as they were soon to discover, they were not alone in their struggles. A team was forming, a team that would forever change the face of heroism. But that's a story for another scene. In the heart of this growing universe was a mysterious artifact of immense power, the Tesseract. This enigmatic cube, pulsating with an eerie blue glow, is more than just a pretty sight. It's an artifact of extraterrestrial origin, a centerpiece that ties together the narratives of our heroes in the Marvel Phase 1 storyline. The Tesseract, an object of fascination and fear, is not from this world. It houses one of the 6 Infinity Stones, the Space Stone to be precise. These Infinity Stones are elemental crystals that play a significant role in the grand scheme of the Marvel Universe, each controlling an essential aspect of existence: space, reality, power, soul, mind, and time. The Space Stone, harbored within the Tesseract, grants the wielder control over space itself, enabling teleportation and manipulation of physical space. Within the Phase 1 narrative, the Tesseract is a critical plot device. It's first introduced in Captain America, the first Avenger, where the Red Skull, leader of Hydra, uses its power to create devastating weapons. Later, in The Avengers, it serves as a portal, a doorway to the other end of space, bringing forth the first major crossover villain, Loki, and the extraterrestrial Chitauri army to Earth. The Tesseract is not just a tool or a weapon. It's a catalyst for change, a trigger for growth. It sets the stage for the coming together of some of the most powerful beings on Earth: Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, and others. It's the Tesseract's allure that draws these heroes out from their individual narratives and into a shared story. But the Tesseract is also a harbinger of fear and destruction. Its power is coveted by those who seek to control or destroy, causing ripples of conflict that our heroes must confront. It's a constant reminder of the vast universe that exists beyond Earth, filled with wonders and threats alike. Little did our heroes know, this artifact would bring them together in a way they could never have imagined. The Tesseract, this mysterious artifact, is not just a piece of the Marvel Phase 1 story, but a cornerstone of the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe. Sometimes the greatest threats require the greatest heroes. As the final chapter of Phase 1 unfurls, this maxim rings true more than ever. The culmination of several years of individual story arcs, the Avengers, sets the stage for the formation of an unprecedented alliance of superheroes. Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, and other core characters who had walked their own paths till now find themselves brought together under the banner of S.H.I.E.L.D., a covert international peacekeeping agency. The shared adversity they face in the form of Loki, the mischievous Asgardian, and the looming shadow of Thanos, the Mad Titan, compels them to put aside their differences and unite their strengths. The narrative of the Avengers is a masterful tapestry woven with the threads of camaraderie, sacrifice, and victory. It's an electrifying spectacle that sees these diverse characters, each with their unique powers and personalities, find a common ground. They learn to work as a team, overcoming the hurdles planted by Loki and his army, and in the process, they become more than just a group of extraordinary individuals. The Avengers is not just about the formation of a superhero team, it's about the birth of a family that bickers and disagrees, but stands together when it matters the most. They are the bulwark against those who threaten peace and freedom, the beacon of hope in times of despair. The film concludes with a promise of more adventures to come, leaving us with a sense of awe and anticipation. It's a testament to the power of unity, the strength in diversity, and the indomitable spirit of heroism. Together, they stood as the Avengers, ready to protect the world from threats too great for any one hero to handle alone. This is the legacy of Phase 1. A legacy that would continue to inspire and captivate audiences in the phases to come. And so, the world celebrated its new heroes, and the Marvel Universe was forever changed. From the dust of intergalactic battles and the wake of heroic triumphs, the Marvel Universe emerged, forever altered and infinitely more vibrant. The Phase 1 films, a collection of cinematic gems, were not just a commercial success, they were a cultural phenomenon. They collectively grossed an astounding $3.8 billion worldwide, a testament to their global appeal and the captivating stories they brought to life. Yet, the resounding success of Phase 1 was not solely attributed to the blockbuster films we all know and love. There were also the unsung heroes of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the Marvel one-shots. These shorter films like The Consultant, A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to Thor's Hammer, and Item 47, provided additional context and stories within the MCU. They filled in the gaps, added layers to the narrative, and enriched the universe that fans had come to cherish. Each film, each story, and each character became a part of a tapestry that was larger than life. The Marvel Universe was not just a collection of superhero tales. It was a shared experience, a common language that transcended borders. It was a universe that celebrated diversity, resilience, and the power of unity. In the face of overwhelming odds, heroes rose, villains fell, and the world was forever changed. But this was not the end. It was merely a beginning, the first chapter of a story that would continue to evolve, to captivate, and to inspire. This was just the beginning of the Marvel Universe's journey. But every journey, no matter how epic, starts with a single step.